Greetings, family. If you're here, you're probably, like me, seeking a deeper connection with Source, with Spirit, with the Divine, with God within you. So I invite you to this physical and emotional healing and whole body aura cleansing. Enjoy. Thank you. Namaste. Stillness and blessings, family. Love and light. Health and wholeness. Stillness and blessings. Love and light. Health and wholeness. Stillness and blessings. Love and light. Health and wholeness. Give y'all a little sage since we clearing. I'm happy to be in this energetic space with y'all. I hope everyone is at the highest frequency possible. Before I begin, if there's anyone out there that know how to switch the video once you upload it, please drop a comment and let me know how to do it. Or even drop an email, sawudagard@gmail.com, and let me know how to switch my video where it's right. I do care about how I post a video. However, I care more about y'all receiving the message more than if I'm faced right or not. But if anybody out there know how to rotate the video, please let me know, because I did go through the channels of trying to find out how to rotate it, and when I did it, as the YouTube video showed me, the panel box didn't show up for me to rotate it. So if anybody know, I appreciate that help. With that, once again, I hope everybody in the highest vibration possible, and being your most wonderful self. I ain't doing the card reading today, but I do have a few messages from some things that I wrote down. One, was, don't be your own roadblock. What that means is don't be the one holding your own self prisoner. In order to continue your journey, you must face your fears. That means new people, new conditions can manifest. The painful experiences are just as valuable as the joyous ones. But who likes to hear that when you're going through what feels like hell? And I get it. But life has a way of pushing us forward, even when we don't know where we might end up. Your mind is the sword. Use it to cut through obstacles, and you'll get through. What you sow is what you reap. It's harvest time, and that means your mastery will be determined by your self-sufficiency, independence, and security, and just the art of enjoying what you're striving for. The number 9 came up in my meditation. 9 signifies endings, and 9 means endings. 9 means endings, yet 9 signifies birth. So for the next level to begin, something has to end. Whoever I'm speaking to. For you to go to the next level, and more so, I'm applying this to myself. I know for me to go to the next level, people, places, conditions, habits, whatever, gotta be cut off. And I'm prepared for my next level. Are you? And other than that, consider smart investments and ideas that show profitable potential. And with that, congratulations, because y'all earned it. With that, we're going to proceed into the 80K loop, Law of Life. We're in this Ascended Masters, Cosmic and Divine Beings. We're in the section of Lady Master Nada, if I'm not mistaken. But we're going to be right in exact in a minute. Y'all just give me a second here. Yes. Page 262. Lady Master Nada. N-A-D-A. The word Nada means the voice of the silence. Nada. Nothing. The word Nada means the voice of the silence, and also a receding or withdrawing of the personality or ego into nothingness, which is what I call wholeness. I am whole when I become nothing in the physical sense. So I'm gonna reread. The word Nada means the voice of the silence, and also a receding or withdrawing of the personality into nothingness, giving way to your higher self, to your Christ self. Nada is a messenger of the Lord Meru, M-E-R-U, and receives training in his retreat. She is of the third ray. She has helped bring many civilizations to their height, even long before she was ascended. She worked with Saint Germain in that civilization 70,000 years ago, and in many sense. She was also one who stood with him when he first brought forth this instruction. Nada on Atlantis abided in the temple which represented divine love. That's what Sawu means. Nada on Atlantis abided in the temple which represents divine love, located where New Bedford, Massachusetts is now. They directed healing through love by use of light rays from that temple to those who required it and could accept it, to anyone anywhere on earth. That temple was patterned after a rose. Each petal was a room. It still remains in the ethers even to this day. Nada, in her last embodiment on earth, received training in developing divine love as a small child. She was the smallest and youngest of a large and wealthy family, who were all talented except she, who seemed not to be. She felt her deficiency, but one night a beautiful lady in pink appeared to her. When I was reading that, the Spirit just told me to tell the collective, whoever I'm speaking to, don't be afraid to be the ugly duckling. Don't be afraid to be the black sheep. Shine through that. This being taught her how to work with nature, the flowers, and birds first. How to pour out love, a ray of light from her heart to them, to which they would respond. This training of working with the rhythm of nature went on for several years. Now I noticed there would be a fragrance of roses and music whenever the lovely being came. Then one day the great being informed her that her name was Charity, and explained how she could render a service by pouring the love from her heart to the hearts of the ones in her family. That's how you break generational curses. While they slept, unbeknown to them. This way their talents were nourished and expanded, and they became a great blessing to mankind through music, art, and poetry. Thus, she became a selfless one. Her sisters married, and she was home alone. Then one day the being Charity informed her that she was ready to enter into the activities of a retreat, that she would have a visit by the hierarch, and that their association would cease. Then after a time, Serapis Bey came and explained to her the requirements, that she would have to sever all connections with her family, enter a branch of the retreat, there pass certain initiations before entering the retreat at Luxor, which is in Egypt, where she could render service to those there by assisting them to release their own talents and fulfill their divine plan, which was required before attaining the ascension. She went to this branch of the retreat. The training there was particularly a harmonizing of various small groups into which she was placed, and who found it very difficult to live together. She underwent some severe discipline. She had some very difficult times trying to maintain harmony during this phase of training and development, with frictions of the various human qualities that arose in their close association. She finally mastered them, and also learned that right within her own light, mastered them and learned that right within her own light, within and about her, was everything that she required. She was then admitted to the retreat at Luxor, where she rendered service for several centuries before she made the ascension, around 2,700 years ago. She had assistance from the divine director in making the ascension. Her service is to amplify the good and the talents in others, pouring love to the flame in their hearts, magnetizing and drawing forth the divine plan of that life stream. She will render that same service to you now. Nada has a certain cosmic authority for the incoming age. Healing is one of her actions or services to mankind. She is one of those who direct healing to the mankind of earth. She said that many people had physical abnormalities in the function of the body of which they were not aware. She offered to give assistance to individuals in this way, as well as for bad habits, desires for wrong food, drink, smoking, etc., who would call to her. The call gives her permission to correct the conditions. She will also give assistance in legal matters. You have to invoke, you have to give permission for these beings to come in. She has a certain service in connection with precipitation for the student on the path, and an action in directing the magnetic currents from the central sun. We can call to her to blanket the atmosphere with her pink flame to prevent frost. When one is out in cold weather, it is possible to be enfolded in her pink flame and therefore not feel the cold. Nada is a member of the karmic board and represents the third ray in that body. She had recently assumed the Shohanship for the sixth ray for the time being. Nada is usually small for an ascended being. She is around 5 feet 2 inches. She has golden hair and only blue eyes. Her keynote is similar to I love you only. From the Chocolate Soldier. Her symbol is a pink rose. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. I thank you and appreciate your donations. Once again, if there's anyone who know how to help me rotate the video, please drop a comment or shoot me an email. Other than that, enjoy the rest of your night. Stillness and blessings. Wholeness and stillness and blessings. Love and light, health and wholeness. 1.